Governor Uzodinma under fire for spending 2.1 billion naira on Muslim pilgrimage, asked to resign immediately. The Imo State chapter of People's Democratic Party (PDP) has berated the governor, Uzodinma administration for spending a whopping 2.1 billion naira on a Muslim pilgrimage and to host a lavish party in celebration of the airlifting of pilgrims. Can you imagine? Uzodinma. Who is it? Are there Muslims in Igbo community in the state, in Imo State? So how is it spending 2.1 billion naira on a Muslim pilgrimage? I don't understand. And hosting a lavish party. Yeah. No be small thing. At a time when the state is grappling with worsening insecurity, killings and deepening poverty, I don't know, what is his business with pilgrimage? Are there Muslims in Imo State? The party, while condemning the waste of resources, called for the immediate resignation of the governor. That governor is the worst thing to ever happen to Imo State. He did not even win the election, to start with. He came like third and they made him the governor. I don't understand what is going on in this country. They don't want him in that place. He's not the winner. And now look at the way he's spending money anyhow. 2.1 billion naira on a Muslim pilgrimage. I don't understand though. They called for his immediate resignation for what he described as gross incompetence, saying his action is an endorsement of recent arson, kidnapping and killings in the state. A statement issued on Sunday by the state's publicity secretary, Mr. Lancelot Obiako, PDP stated that it is not opposed to religious inclusion, but said there was no justification for the government, to squander as much as 2.1 billion naira of taxpayers' money, on such a program for 315 individuals. If you cannot sponsor yourself to Mecca, it's not by force to go now. It's not by force to go. You don't have to go. Everybody does not have to go to Mecca. You don't have to go to Jerusalem. If you cannot sponsor yourself, it is not that they will not be using taxpayers' money to sponsor you to a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. To go and do what? Is it by force? I don't understand these people though. It's not as if they are going to bring back any kind of investments from that place, or they are going to bring back double of the money. I don't understand. What kind of investment is that? Let alone organize an extravagant party and host the vice president mainly for the airlifting of the pilgrims going for Hajj operation. Now, wow. The party said the more worrying thing is that the event took place just a day after armed assailants laid siege to the road between Umona and Okigwe in Onuemo local government area, killing at least 20 people, kidnapping others and setting over 22 vehicles, including trucks, ablaze, a tragedy that governor has not flinched at. The parties view this wasteful and insensitive action as a tacit endorsement of the recurrent arson, kidnappings and killing plaguing the state. Yes, that means you don't care. We therefore emphatically call for the resignation of Governor Uzodinma over his gross incompetence. Before the Friday Jamboree, at least 26 travelers were abducted and one killed in Ngo-Okpala by suspected Fulani terrorists. This incident, alongside daily reports of killing, kidnappings and organ harvesting, have cast a pall over the state, leaving communities gripped by fear and uncertainty. These atrocities, masterminded in most cases by suspected Fulani bandits, cannot go on, and the government's response is to roll out the red carpet to celebrate Muslim pilgrims. Like, how? Furthermore, Imo, the state is predominantly Christian. Exactly, I'm wondering, how are you sponsoring Muslims in Imo State? And while the government has the right to support religious diversity, such gestures should be modest and without fanfare. As a concerned political party, we are dismayed, though not surprised, that the governor's response to this dire security situation has ranged from deafening silence to organizing frivolous ceremonies and embarking on costly nationwide tours. These actions reflect the insensitivity and irresponsibility that have characterized his administration since his inception in 2020. The funds spent on the pilgrimage and associated festivities could have been used to repair the many impassable roads, across the state. 2.1 billion naira, yes, it will fix the road. 2.1 billion naira. For pilgrimage, I don't understand now. Not now. What is wrong with these people? to clear the backlog of pensions and gratuities, or even build a technology hub to empower teeming youths. While other governors are commissioning meaningful projects, Governor Uzodinma is investing in fruitless ventures. Yes, because that money is gone and it can never be recovered. It is fruitless, like you're not going to make any gain from it. What kind of a thing is that? We completely condemn the fact that Governor Uzodinma often acts as though he is not an Imolite, consistently reluctant to offer leadership or express empathy over the harrowing challenges of insecurity, poverty, and lack of basic amenities confronting the people of Imo State. The menace of suspected Fulani terrorists in Ukon should ordinarily have spurred the governor into swift action, as the bloodthirsty criminals have turned the area into their stronghold. This adds to the grim narratives emerging from Okigwe, Osun, Jamba, Onemo, Oru West and Olu LGAs, where criminal elements have taken control of communities and continue to unleash terror on innocent citizens. Imo cannot continue to endure an incompetent governor and a detached government that shows no concern for the plight of the citizens. Can you imagine? The Imo PDP therefore calls on Uzodinma to unite in holding this administration fully accountable during this critical period in our state history. Efforts made to reach the All Progressive Congress APC state chairman, Dr. McDonald Ebere, for reaction were unsuccessful, as he was unable to pick nor reply text messages sent to him. They never picked their calls. They never replied text messages. This is where Prosper Ewok says, my question is, when will the northern governor, especially the Muslims, do the same to the Christians in their state? If I hear, maybe in our dreams, that's when that will happen. Johnson Ojoma says he has done it in the spirit of oneness. What spirit of oneness? What's a spirit of oneness? This pilgrimage, this going to Mecca, going to Jerusalem, it is not a do or die affair. It is not a do or die affair. If you want to see Jerusalem before you die, if you want to go to Mecca before you die, start saving for it. It is not the government that will sponsor you to go to Mecca. It's not by force. If you cannot make it there, no problem. But spending taxpayers' money to sponsor people to Mecca, to Christian places, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. That's total waste of money. Total waste of money. No now. Mahakwe says displeasing his masters that put him in number 4 to be the governor. You have to dance to the one that made you whom you are. It is well. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye.